If you want to cook something simple, beautiful and full of flavor, this dish is perfect for you. Chicken roulade, roasted cauliflower, pickled carrots and creamy mushroom velouté, all made at home. You don't need a restaurant kitchen to create fine dining plate. And today I will show you how. And let's start with my chicken roulade with mushroom and parmesan filling.
I have some button mushrooms here and I need to chop them smaller. I start roughly with a knife and then finish them in the blender. You can do it just with a knife if you prefer, just don't turn it into mush. Keep some nice visible pieces of mushroom because it looks better. I cook the mushrooms for around 10 minutes to get rid of the water. At this stage, you can season them. I'm using salt, pepper and fresh thyme. When the mushrooms start to dry out, I add a bit of white wine and reduce it again. In the meantime, I prepare my chicken breast. I flatten it first with a knife, then cover it with cling film and make it nice and thin with meat mallet. The mushrooms are ready now, so I finish them with some parmesan cheese and leave them on the side to cool down. And to make the roulade, I place a few layers of cling film on the table. Put the chicken on the top. Season with salt and pepper, and once the mushroom mix has cooled, I spread a nice thin layer over it. And now the last step, probably the most difficult, is rolling it tight. So roll it like this, close the sides, and you should get nice, firm roulade. I make a few small holes so the air can escape. Vacuum seal it and cook it in the water bath.
So the meat is inside the water. I will cook it 64 degrees Celsius, around 70 minutes. If you have bigger piece, you can do 80 or 90 minutes. And now let's start with the puree.
I will make carrot puree, so I peel few carrots, cut them in the half and mix them with a little bit of water so they don't burn, plus honey, butter and salt. Cover them with tin foil and bake at around 200 degrees Celsius until they are soft, so at least 30 minutes. And because the puree will be on the sweet side, I will also make pickled carrots to balance it. I make a simple pickling liquid with water, about 40% of vinegar, a few spoons of sugar and salt. No need to stress about exact amount, guys. Just mix it and bring it to a boil. Meanwhile, I slice some carrots with peeler to get thin ribbons. Pour the boiling pickling liquid over them and leave them aside until needed. And now it's time to start with my sauce. I chop some onions and mushrooms and sweat them in oil over medium heat. I want a lighter sauce, so I'm not adding too much color. I season with salt, pepper and caraway seeds, and then add the chicken stock and cream. Something like 3 parts stock to 1 part cream works well. And I cook it like this for about 20 minutes. The carrots are baked now, so I chop them to make blending easier. I transfer them to a blender with the baking liquid, cream, a bit of lemon juice, and blend it until smooth. At the end, check the seasoning. You can add more salt, lemon or honey depending on your taste. And the puree is ready. The onions and mushrooms for the sauce are soft now, so I blend it. I reduced it a little bit more on purpose, so then in the blender I can add more stock or cream as I need. This is how you should cook, guys, not following exact measurements. And at the end, I strain it, check the seasoning again, and the sauce is done.
And the last thing I need to make is my cauliflower. So I blanch it a little bit and then I sear it with the meat and we can do the plating.
Now I pick some nice florets of cauliflower. Always think about the right size. You should plan your plating before you start cooking, so you know exactly what sizes you need. From my experience with my students, this planning is often what people miss, and that's why the plating never turns out as good as they imagined. I cook the cauliflower in the boiling water for 2 minutes and then cut the florets in the half. The chicken is ready too, so I dry it with paper towel to get a better sear, and then I sear both the cauliflower and the meat until they get a nice color. I roll the pickled carrots, cut the roulade into portions, and we can finish the dish.
And before we do the plating, let me quickly share something new with you guys. Some of you may have noticed I wasn't posting as many videos recently, and the reason is simple. My schedule has been completely full with my students. I have been working with a lot of home cooks and also professional chefs, and I realized I can't help more people if I keep doing only one-on-one work. So I created something new. Next to my private mentorship, I've added 2 more options, a small group coaching experience and more budget-friendly pathway. This way, I can help more cooks and also make my training a bit more accessible for people who need it. If you're curious how it all works, I recorded a new video that explains everything. So if that sounds interesting, click the link below this video and see if it's resonates with you and your needs.
And now let's plate this beautiful dish. I'm using a black plate for contrast, starting with the carrots puree, then the chicken roulade with mushrooms, seared cauliflower, then pickled carrot rolls, and finish it with carrot tops and my mushroom sauce. And yes, it's small portion guys, I know. You are on Fine Dining channel. If you need more, don't write me comments about portion size. Just put more food on the plate when you make it. Comments are for the questions, not for the portion complaints.
And if you want to learn another cool dish with chicken, check out this video and learn how to make my recipe with chicken breast, potatoes and wild garlic. Thank you for watching guys, and I see you soon.